What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Friday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. This morning I'm talking about the adoption curve. Where's crypto on the adoption curve? For those who don't truly know what an adoption curve is for the technological innovation and new technologies, it's basically an S curve that dictates how the technology comes to be, the innovators, the early adopters, and so forth, until we just have mass adoption and everyone's got one. One of the fastest technological S-curves ever seen by humanity was the television, mobile phones, the internet. Three things that rocketed. The internet was stagnant for a decade or so, but we all know what happened in the 90s and the noughties. So is crypto adoption gaining speed? I found an article from Jeffrey Craig dated September the 9th, 2021. Little old, but it's the same shit, and we don't come that far since September. Need people to understand is that if anyone thinks that Bitcoin, blockchain, crypto, DLT, any cryptocurrency or digital asset has even got going yet, you're mistaken. You're mistaken. It's not even started. To compare it to the internet, we're still in the 80s with people fucking about with emails. Oh, how are we going to do this? How's email going to work? We got DNS servers and blah, 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 blah. They're setting up all the infrastructure. They're setting up the infrastructure at the moment and the layers that's going to enable everyone to just adopt like that in the end. At the moment, it's not too easy, is it? If someone says, oh, I want to get into crypto, what do I do? The early adopters are having to find their own information. In the end, people will be being taught about it from flaming school. The bank will be offering crypto CBDCs. That's what mass adoption looks like. We ain't nowhere near mass adoption. So we've all witnessed crypto headlines go on cold 2017, 2019, and then hot again 2020, 2021. But not many of those headlines have led to real. How many of those headlines have led to real crypto adoption? It's a conversation worth having, especially as the industry seeks to move forward by attracting even more people into the world of cryptocurrencies, DeFi, NFTs, and the metaverse. But there's another challenge. How do you measure crypto adoption? How do you measure crypto adoption? There are many ways to measure cryptocurrency adoption, but at the end of the day, it refers to getting more people buying cryptocurrencies, investing in them, and using them more frequently in creative ways in their daily lives. Although the crypto adoption rate has increased in recent years, it still remains unclear what exactly continued adoption will look like. For example, beyond assets to invest in, increased crypto adoption could be e-commerce giants like Amazon and Walmart adding Bitcoin payment options to their shopping carts. It could be employers paying salaries in cryptocurrencies, households paying their bills with crypto, or receiving government stimulus or other benefits in cryptocurrencies. There are numerous touch points for cryptocurrencies to insert themselves into the real economy. Crypto data and research intelligence firm Chainalysis recently released 2 reports that detail global DeFi and crypto adoption. Their conclusion was clear and straightforward. After a year of huge growth for cryptocurrency markets and more industry attention, adoption is increasing dramatically, and there are no signs of it slowing down. They won't be. We said all along 2025 to 2030 for mass adoption to really start taking effect. Now, what's an adoption curve? The S curve. For those who don't know what an adoption curve is, every new product category and technology has an adoption curve, which by definition is the cumulative rate that a population adopts a product, service, or technology over time. An adoption curve, or an S curve, is made up of 5 different segments of adopters based on their ability to adopt new products and technologies. So So just to give you a little look at it, obviously I'm on selfie cam. I mean, just Google adoption curve, you'll flaming see one, but it's basically that. And it goes from innovators to early adopters to the early majority to the late majority to the laggards. Laggards of the internet still don't really know how to use a mobile phone. They haven't got a fucking clue, some of them. Is it their fault? Is it our fault? Don't know. But they're the laggards, just so you know. So the 5 segments are featured in the picture below. The first are the innovators, second are the early adopters, third is the early majority, fourth is the late majority, and fifth are the laggards. Breakthrough technologies often follow this type of S-curve, therefore it's appropriate to visualize where cryptocurrency stands in this diagram, but also in relation to other inventions as a comparison. So how does cryptocurrency adoption curve stack up? It seems cryptocurrencies right now are somewhere between innovators and early adopters sections. I perfectly agree. It's in between innovators and early adopters. You can't say we've gone past innovation before there's even CBDCs and it's other industries. It's in nothing but finance and NFTs at the moment. DeFi, finance and DeFi, even tokenizing art and tokenizing a few commodities, and the tokenization of stocks and blah blah is all being ironed out. The SEC bullshit with a Ripple, and they're innovating. It's innovating, but you've also got people buying it. So you've got early adopters and innovation. We're kind of floating in the middle of it, and I feel we will be till 2025, if not maybe a few years beyond that, and then we will truly be in nothing but early adopters, and we get the early majority by 2030. We get the late majority by 2035 and the laggards by 2040. I'm not fucking joking. You need to think about the dongles. If you're in your 30s, 40s or 50s, you may remember the internet dongles for 2G in the UK especially. I don't know how many other countries had them, but we had 2 and 3G dongles that you could plug into a laptop. Once a 3G dongle came out, it was bad boy. You could go round, pull up outside someone's house and use it to tap into the Wi-Fi, because no one had passcodes and security on the Wi-Fi at first, you know, because they were still in the innovation stage. But innovation led to more privacy and security, which led to passports and secure Wi-Fi, and the dongles didn't do shit. Phones out later and all that. But that just shows the innovation curve and adoption from fucking hell, what would it have been like? Dongles, like 1998, 1999, 2000. And then 20 years later, you feel like everyone's got the internet and a mobile phone, but the laggards still don't really know how to fucking use it. And I'm telling you now, there's going to be laggards in 2040 that still don't fucking understand crypto. And I feel for them. I do feel for them. In 2013, the number of cryptocurrencies stood at 66. However, in 2021, the number of cryptocurrencies stands at 6,044, which is a 9,000% increase. That happened all within 10 years' time. Moreover, many crypto asset users, how many crypto asset users are there now compared to 5 years ago? In 2016, there were 5 million identity verified crypto users worldwide. But by Q3 in 2020, that number increased to 101 million, a 1,900% increase. Although these numbers are staggering, they're still only a fraction of the total population. This is why the technology itself and the crypto adoption rate divided by the population are still low. Hence is why they remain in the innovator and early adopters segments. The number of cryptocurrencies themselves may decrease over time due to competition and natural market forces, but the number of cryptocurrency users and adopters will likely increase as the number of industries they impact increases. Fascinating. How common is crypto in different countries? This is the fascinating bit now. Don't be surprised if by 2040 there's fucking shitloads of rich Nigerians all over the gaff. You might think like, fucking hell, like, well, why just Nigerians? Well, because 32% of Nigerians hold crypto. Compare that to 6% of the US. I mean, UK ain't even made the list, bruh. UK ain't even made the list. You might feel, us in the UK, yeah, in our little circles and bubbles, we might feel everyone's got crypto out. Bless me. Bless me. We might feel like there's fucking loads of people outside our families with crypto, as much as the people are close that just, oh, I don't understand it, I don't get it, I don't want to know. Seems like there's quite a lot of them. There's also still quite a few in crypto, and for it not even to have breached 4% of the UK, like not even got like 5, 6, 7% of the UK. China's only got 7%, India 9%, Switzerland 11%, Peru 16%, Turkey 16%, Philippines 20%, Vietnam 21%, Japan at the bottom with 4%, just below Germany with 5%. So, crypto versus traditional adoption curves. Now that we understand the basic logic of adoption curve and where cryptocurrency falls on that scale, it's necessary to ask these questions. How long did it take for the TV, the mobile phone, the internet, electricity, airplanes and the automobile to go from invention to substantial society penetration or societal penetration? The answer to these questions will give us a reference on how to grade and assess the rate in which cryptocurrency proliferates throughout the economy and down to the households. The graphic below shows that the internet was one of the fastest inventions in modern history to go from market introduction to popular use in the United States. Compared to electricity, the airplane, telephone and automobile, the internet's adoption curve was much more rapid and steep. Surprisingly, the adoption curve for Bitcoin has been even more impressive. So, I mean, the internet's impressive, yeah. 5 years, 30% of humanity. The little purple one in the bottom there is the internet. 5 years, just under 30% of humanity. The mobile phones is the little blue one next to it. Your PCs is the red one. Look at the green one, bro. Look at that fucking green one. TV. Within 10 years of TV being introduced, 90% of people had one. 100%. It's pretty much 100%. Let's forget the fucking tribes in India. It means 100% of... It's not 100%. I don't know what they mean 100% of there. I mean, it looks like it's what's that fucking curve called where it keeps curving, and it can curve so fucking much, but it won't touch the fucking line above it. It'll keep going fucking closer, micrometers and nanometers and all that shit, but it won't touch it. That's not actually 100% the TV, but it's extremely fucking close. Bitcoin has got where the internet, in 4 years, from 2010, from 2010 to 2025, they've got a projection there. The next 4 years, Bitcoin is projected to do what it took the internet 7.5 years. Again, I'm on selfie cam and there's glare and that there, so that's going to be really bad, really hard to see, but links in the description. Where's Bitcoin on the S-curve? Just above... I mean, that's got it just above early adopters to early majority. I really don't believe in that. I really don't believe that. There's not 30% of the planet ain't got crypto. I don't believe that. There's fucking no way. We're still less than 10% of the planet with crypto. 100%. 100%. So we're still in the innovation and early adoption phases. There's more to that article. Go and give it a read on your own if you literally want to know the rest of it. But it's fascinating stuff. Like I say, some people don't realise that every new technology goes through this kind of adoption curve. You've got the innovation first, it's trickling into society. People like, what the fucking hell is that? Can it benefit me? And it does. You get your early adopters, and before you know it, almost everyone you fucking know's got one or using it. Crypto hasn't even got going, guys. Stay patient. Just try and get happy. Do what you can to make some fucking pennies, and just keep stacking that fucking pot, yeah? You know the script. Invest in yourself, invest in internet of value, live long and order the lot. Never let it go, mate. Never let it go, mate. Staked and baked. You transfer it into different value. You don't fucking get that selling mentality out. Yeah, you might sell it back to pounds to transfer into something else that you find valuable, that's going to put a smile on your face and make you happy, but just make sure you are moving towards happiness if you're not already there. Please. I am wishing health and happiness to you and yours. We love crypto. We wish it was being adopted a little faster. But, nah. We love you as well. So, need you to take care of yourself. Yeah? And I will see you on the next one. Peace.